You're listening to the Weekend Sport Podcast with Jason Pine from News Talk ZB.
1:45, one of the glamour events of the New Zealand sporting summer nearly upon us. The ASB Tennis Classic underway with qualifying today and tomorrow for the WTA Women's Tournament. First round matches start on Monday. The final is next Sunday. That's followed by the ATP Men's event from Monday the 6th of January through to Saturday the 11th. The women's draw, incidentally, takes place at around 1 o'clock this afternoon. Tournament director Nicolas Lamperin has taken time out of his busy schedule to join us. Nicolas, thanks for your time on ZB. 2 days out from the start of the tournament. Do you feel ready?
Yes, we're almost there. Just, we've got 2 more days to get fully ready in terms of the setup for the site. We have a smaller operation over the weekend for the qualifying, and then we use the full site by Monday morning.
How happy are you with the women's field, first of all, that you've assembled?
Yeah, very happy. I think it's a really good combination of, established talent, local talent, and, up-and-coming players. It's great to be able to welcome Lulu back to New Zealand after what she's done last year. She's the number 4 seed, which hasn't happened in the tournament history for many, many years. And also, we have the likes of, Naomi Osaka, Madison Keys, Raducanu, who are proper marquee names in the world of women's tennis.
When you're putting the fields together and doing your planning, how do you strike the balance between proven performers and rising stars?
It's pretty much like a 50-50 split that I try to assemble. We do need some marquee players because these are the ones that the fans want to see, and that's the reason why we're selling all of these tickets. But at the same time, we need to anticipate the future, and we want to start building relationship with up-and-coming players and make sure they'll be able to come in the years to come as their ranking go up.
It's a very crowded time of the year, of course, for tennis players. Everyone preparing for the Australian Open. A lot of competition, Brisbane, Perth, Sydney. How do you attract top players to your tournament in Auckland?
There's 2 main factors. The first one is everything we have to offer in Auckland. We're trying to look after the players as best as we can. It's a really personalized service to all of them. And the second one is the financial aspect. It does cost to bring the marquee players, but it's an investment that we need to make if we want to remain relevant on the tennis calendar.
And something which is, I guess, different to what they experience elsewhere is the close proximity of the corporates in particular. Do you find that most of the players are okay with that?
Yeah, I think it's a unique offering of the tournament. The fact that we have people, dining and drinking courtside is something that you only see in Auckland. We were a little bit concerned in the first place about this, and we're not really sure about what the reaction of players might be. But they actually love it. They think it really creates a special atmosphere around the court. And everyone's, very well behaved. So we've never had any issue on that front.
You mentioned Lulu Sun before. She was only a qualifier last year, but what a year she's had in 2024. How big a draw card do you perceive her to be now that she has risen to the heights that she has?
I mean, she's clearly someone who could win the tournament this year. She's in that position. She's the 4th seed. Everyone remembers about her quarterfinal at Wimbledon, but she's done more than this. She was also in the final in Monterrey, which is a 500 event. I would hope that she will be in a position to win a first title at some point this season. And why not in Auckland next week?
Absolutely. And I see you have automated line calls for the first time this year, Nicolas. Can you tell us about that technology?
Yes, so this is a new requirement on the ATP side, and because we run back-to-back tournaments, we decided to use that technology for both weeks. So basically, no more line judges, but instead we've got 12 cameras around the court, that we use to call all the lines. So it's a lot of technology. We have to have it on all the match courts. So it's 3 courts times 12 cameras. There's a lot of technology involved, but that's just the way the game is going these days. That
sounds like a big investment too. Is it, money-wise?
Yeah, it's a big investment. I mean, it's in the region of $150,000 just for that technology for the 2 weeks. So it's significant. But it's a new requirement from the tours.
So just the chair umpire and helped by the cameras. That's how it works now?
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
And then we have a crew on standby of line judges just in case the technology fails, just to make sure we can continue the matches if there's any glitch with the system.
As the tournament plays out across the week ahead and then into the men's tournament, Nicolas, what do you find yourself doing mainly? What takes up most of your time?
At this stage, once the tournament starts, it's a lot of time, being spent with the players, just to make sure we cater for all the needs, listening to their requests in terms of match scheduling or practice. And also a lot of time spent with all of our sponsors, trying to make sure they get the best return on the investment.
Do you actually get to watch any tennis?
I do. I do watch some tennis. Most of it is on the screen.
Yep.
Not so much live, but I try to get a few games here and there if I can.
And you keep an eye on the weather forecast, no doubt. It's looking okay, I think, for the week ahead.
Yeah, it's looking good so far. It's pretty windy though, which is always a bit of a challenge. But hopefully that will come down, and then we'll have a nice fortnight.
Congratulations on pulling these wonderful fields together, Nicolas. All the best for a wonderful fortnight ahead. Thanks for taking the time for a chat this afternoon.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
No, thank you, Nicolas. Nicolas Lamperin there, Tournament Director of the ASB Classic. The draw for the women's competition is only about 10 minutes away. Madison Keys is the top seed. Elise Mertens from Belgium. Number 2 seed, Amanda Anisimova of the United States. 3rd seed. And Lulu Sun, the Kiwi, as high as any New Zealander has been. Seedings-wise, she is the 4th seed. Naomi Osaka and Emma Raducanu, Grand Slam winners, are also among the top 8 seeds. We'll bring you the draw when it is made over the next hour or so. 7 away from 1, News Talk ZB.
For more from Weekend Sport with Jason Pine, listen live to News Talk ZB weekends from midday or follow the podcast on iHeartRadio.